Hi friends, let us look at some of the important news. My name is Dinesh Haria and I'll bring everyday news for all of you. As of yesterday, 58,420 new corona cases were reported all over India. This is the lowest single day count in last 75 days. Total number of active cases as of yesterday was 8.61 lakhs. As of yesterday, 25.92 crore Indians got vaccinated. 5 states still which accounts for almost 50% of the cases are Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Kerala. In Mumbai, 572 new cases were reported yesterday. One of the largest slum area possibly in the world, that is Dharavi in Mumbai, reported zero COVID cases yesterday. This was the second consecutive day when Dharavi reported zero cases. This is a classic case where number of cases in Dharavi are reported to be much lower than the cases reported in other areas where rich and middle class people are staying. Residents of a housing society at Kandivali in Mumbai have filed a complaint with local police alleging that they have been cheated by some persons who had arranged a vaccination drive in their society premises pretending to be attached to one of the prominent hospital in Mumbai. Hence, those society who want to conduct such drive must check credential of the hospital who is conducting such drive and also take payment receipt in writing so that such incident will not happen again in future. Yesterday, stock market continued its incline and BSE Sensex closed 221 points above the previous close and closed at historic height of 52,773 points. Hence, there is advice to all investors, please review all your portfolio of the shares and try and see whether you can sell some of the shares and book profits because many shares are today quoting at their historic high. $1 was equal to 73.32 rupees yesterday. As per Bharat Biotech, the Covaxin manufacturer in India, the price of rupees 150 per dose to central government is not sustainable in the longer run. They are supplying these doses at rupees 150 to central government, rupees 400 to state government and rupees 1200 to private hospitals. By this way, they are trying to average it out their cost so that they can sustain supply of vaccine. Export surged on 69% in May to $31.3 billion, driven by improved demand from the key markets. Income tax data shows that total direct tax collection for the Q1 of this year up to June 14 stood at 1.68 lakhs crore, up 66% from the previous year of the same period. Retail sales in India last month declined by 79% compared to the sales in the month of May 2019, that is pre-COVID days. It is a universal fact that the wholesale diet is mandatory for a healthy body. Lack of nutrition can lead to various diseases and may also cause mental, physical and behavioral effects. Government has allowed domestic companies to partner with Chinese firm by way of technology transfer agreement to bid for public projects. Earlier, government was not allowing this facility. The National Pension Scheme, that is NPS, has informed that subscriber can now withdraw corpus up to 5 lakhs at the time of superannuation or exit, instead of current rule of investing 40% of the corpus in the low yield annuities. They also enhanced the entry age in NPS from 65 to 70 years and exit age from 70 to 75 years. This is Dinesh Haria signing off.